Wide Open Sportsman on YouTube. I'm your host, Dave Valtiera. Hunting, fishing, and adventure. It's go time.
On today's show, we're teal-winged duck hunting in South Texas. We started out early in the morning and set up on an inland lake. It was an awesome Texas morning.
Thanks for joining us today on this episode of Wide Open Outdoor Adventures. I'm Dave Valtiera. As you can see, we're getting ready to teal-wing duck hunt here in Seadrift, Texas. We got Bullet right here. He's ready to go. We got Shane and Blake. The guns are going to be blazing very soon. Don't change that dial. I think the dogs are more excited than me. You can hear them panting heavy duty. We got a beautiful morning here in South Texas. Teal duck hunting on this episode of Wide Open Outdoor Adventures. This is gonna get good.
We're using 2 Mojo ducks on this hunt. They bring life to our decoy spread. Ducks are very social birds, and when they fly in, they like to land and forage with other birds.
Good shot. Thank you.
There's a short teal-winged duck season in South Texas. It's only a couple of weeks, and therefore the Texas Parks and Wildlife regulates the hunting, so we can only shoot teals. It was a very still morning, and it was hot, but the hunting was great. These birds come in like F16 Fighters flying in formation, and when they get close to the water, they break formation and start darting around. They fly fast, and it's amazing action.
Good shot. Right in here from the left, Good shot.
WideOpenSportsman.com.
Subscribe today.
Roger that.
Thanks for staying with us. We're teal-winged duck hunting in South Texas.
Good shot. Get him, Bullet, get him. Awesome seeing a dog work. This is Bullet. We're duck hunting on Wide Open. Green teal down. Not all ducks are dabbling. Some are diving ducks. These ducks will propel themselves underwater with fairly large feet and shorter legs positioned farther back on their bodies. Now, dabblers and divers can coexist together within a given pool, but each will occupy a particularly different area of water. So divers usually take food from the bottom in the deeper water, such as the open coastal bays of South Texas, while teal and other dabbling ducks prefer the shallow water, and often they're further inland. Stay low, stay low, stay low. You can find these teal ducks inland on freshwater ponds just a few hundred yards off the coast of Seadrift, Texas. These Mojo decoys have changed and revolutionized bird hunting. We're teal hunting on today's episode, and I tell you what, this decoy brings them in. The Mojo. Let's talk possession limit. There is a 3-time daily bag, and your hunting hours are a half hour before sunrise to sunset. Left to right, left to right. Right there by the Mojo.
Teal.
Yes!
Teal.
Teal down. That's
Bullet.
what I'm talking about.
Bullet.
That's what I'm
Bullet.
talking about. One shot, bird down.
Back.
Good dog, Bullet, good dog. That was so cool. That duck
The way
landed.
I like them.
That was so cool. That duck landed right by the Mojo, right in front of our spread here. Nice. Your blue-winged teal is one of the latest ducks to migrate northward in the spring. They're also one of the first to migrate southward in the fall. The blue-winged teal migrates over extremely long distances. The oldest recorded blue-winged teal was a male. He was 23 years old. This bird was leg-banded in Saskatchewan, Canada, and found later in Cuba. These birds migrate tremendous distances. That's what I'm talking about.
Bird down.
Bird down. Bird down.
Bullet.
That was awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Hammered him.
It's hammer time on Wide Open Outdoors.
See how they're starting to kind of work?
Yeah, they
Come
come
in
and they're
better
coming.
now?
Yeah, you called them in beautifully. And bullets working great. It's hot too.
It's very hot.
No wind, but we got birds coming over in numbers, and they're coming over fast. So it starts and it stops. Duck hunting on Wide Open. Teal eat aquatic insects such as larvae, crustaceans, clams, and snails, as well as vegetation and grains. Laying females eat mostly protein-rich animal matter. They are excellent table fare based on their diet. Big numbers. Too high. The green-winged teal is the smallest North American dabbling duck. They're also one of the most attractive and one of the favorites of hunters, probably because of the abundance. This duck is second only to the mallard in numbers harvested annually in North America. Good shot.
Bullet. We're down. Good. Back.
Good shot, Shane. Bird down. And there goes bullet. He's about to bite that bird right here. Get in here. Come on. There's a bird coming down. Right behind you. Stop. You're going to be out there.
WideOpenSportsman.com. Duck hunting, deer hunting, dove hunting, inland lakes, South Texas, Texas shorelines, coyotes, big duck, big bucks, boxers, heel-winged duck, bobcat. Just get you some. Come to the call. Get you some. Wide Open. Subscribe today.
Roger that.
The green-winged teal is an opportunistic forager. Like other dabblers, it's often seen in shallow water with its head submerged, its tail erect, searching for food such as seeds, sedges, grasses, and other aquatic plants, as well as aquatic insects and their larvae, mollusks, and crustaceans. Flying by. That's
Bullet.
what I'm talking about.
Here.
Most of the green-winged teal in North America breed in river deltas and forest wetlands of Alaska and northern Canada. They are very much less common in the prairie potholes and wetlands.
Bullet.
Now we're getting some action, guys. You can find green-winged teal in Texas as early as late August, but most arrive in late September to late November. Green wings are uncommon in the winter, especially on the upper coast. These birds begin departing in February, with almost all of them gone by late April. Good shot. Female green-winged teal can weigh as little as 6 ounces, making them the smallest of North American waterfowl. Ah, no shit. Come on, Shane, call him in. Film him, bro. These duck are high. We've got a good group coming over the trees. I'm going to fire. Incoming.
Bullet.
Dabbling ducks have smaller feet, which are situated farther forward on their bodies. They typically like to skim food from the surface or feed in the shallow water by tipping forward and submerging their heads and necks. They're coming in. It's late September, and that's when most people think about dove hunting. But we got other things on our mind. It's early teal season, and that's from September 10th through the 25th. Most people miss out because it's such a short season. Not today. We're going to hunt teal ducks in inland areas. The bag limits are 6 birds per hunter, and there are blue-winged, green-winged, and cinnamon teal. Now, all of these birds are dabbling ducks. You know, one thing really important to focus on when you renew your license in August. So licenses expire in August on the 31st. And when you renew your license, you've got to go tell the clerk or the person there who's registering you and collecting your money, you got to make sure that you tell them about the HIP certification. It's on a portion of your license in kind of this middle portion here. And so it's important that you have the HIP certification on there because that is the Migratory Bird Harvest Information Program. Well, that's a mouthful, but basically if you don't tell them that you're going to be shooting duck, they may not have that on there. And this is also basically waterfowl. So you're going to have a duck stamp and you want to get that HIP certification. Make sure it's on your license or you can get fined.
Bullet, mark. You ready, Dave?
Come. Yeah, baby. Woo!
How you like that?
Good shot.
Bullet. Bang. Back.
Bless you.
The other one's still out there.
Are those?
Nice.
That's how it works on wide
Bullet.
open outdoors. Teal season in Texas is only a little more than 2 weeks. Tell you what, beautiful blue-winged teal right here. These are really, really beautiful birds.
We had an awesome hunt just outside of Seadrift, Texas. It was a great time.